This is an unboxing of Holmes Murder Castle, Crimes in History. This is the Kickstarter version that includes the second story expansion, which allows play for 1 to 7 players. The base game plays 2 to 6. This gives a solo mode along with a 7th player. And I'll be really interested to see if this game plays well with 7. If we ever get out of this pandemic and we can have that many people together once again. So let's see what's inside. And the interesting thing is it's supposed to play 15 to 20 minutes per player, which would be a pretty well scaling game. Now this box is pretty sizable. It's, I think it's like a roughly standard size square box, but it's a little bit thicker and a little bit bigger. I don't know what to compare it to, maybe like a, I think it's roughly the size of some of the bigger games from Fantasy Flight. So let's look inside. Okay, so this is, interestingly, Murder Castle jigsaw puzzle they're doing. So here's the rule book. Shared multiplayer, second story. So let's see. So this is got a contents of the box, room tiles. And I think in this game you're trying to basically stay alive. It's got a historical backdrop of, I think, something that happened in the United States at some point, if I remember right, or 19th century. So that'll be interesting. Credits. And we have an insert in here. Wow, this is pretty slick. So we have these tiles, which I think I'll pop these out here in a minute. I think the artwork looks pretty good. We have some additional tiles in here. We have some cards and a standee. We have these, which I'll open up here in a minute. We have some baggies for stuff, which is nice. There's this laboratory shelf. We have this cloth bag, probably Kickstarter exclusive. Let me see here. It's got the key inside, which is pretty good looking actually. It's nice, shiny. Put that back in here. This is cool. So this is a dual layer board, Holmes control panel. We have some tokens, some, I guess, columns, and we have some player boards which are really nice dual layer. These need to be flattened out a little bit, but that's okay. A lot of these dual layer player boards, you have to set some books on when you get them. So we got Hoyt Fleming, Adeline Wynne Doyle, Abraham Fitzsimmons, Lola Radcliffe. We have Jonah Nisbet and Jeremiah Pinkerton. Do like the artwork and how this game looks. They have some actually pretty good quality plastic cubes here for marking everything, which I assume fit well into the boards. We have this pre-assembled spinner. So this thing is put together and it appears to work pretty okay. Yeah, that little piece came off, but yeah, pre-assembled basically. In similar style to barrage spinners, it looks like. We have a fake evidence bag. A lot of stuff. Some, again, high quality plastic cubes. There's a lot of stuff in this game. This is quite the, I guess that's why it came in such a large box. We have cards, which you got to go through. And we have some minis. So let's take a look at the minis. So they packaged it nicely. Oh, there's even, I guess the key slipped out. It wasn't supposed to be in the bag. It was actually supposed to be in its spot in here. So the minis, I'd say they look okay. Put them up. They're better than most basic miniatures. They're not like super detailed, but I think they look pretty good. They'll add to the game. They're definitely better than Standees, I would say. And there's 7 of them, I think. Yeah, 7. 1 for each character. And it's nice that they have a spot in the insert here. So that, we have this many. So you can kind of get into the game a little bit more with your character. So that looks good. Throw this back down. And then let's take a look at some of these. So they have standees included if you prefer those, or if you want to go with the artwork. Don't know where the bottoms, the bases for the standees are, but they're probably somewhere in there. Maybe in here. Oh, here they are. Yeah, there's some bases for the standees, and there's actually this, which is a collection of little cards. Again, a nice spot in the insert. So let's pop this thing out. So these, I guess it's just 1 tile, but it's got your characters, some rooms and stuff. Looks good. And then we have our basic tiles. So these are room tiles, it looks like. Similar style, at least in terms of Betrayal at House on the Hill, room tiles. I'm not gonna punch them all out here, but they come out pretty easily. They're, I'd say, decently thick cardboard. And the artwork goes well, and I'm wondering, these are, I guess, blank rooms or walls. So I think, let's see, I think we've gone through everything except for the cards. So fortunately, they've included, I guess, the easy open strips. Let's see if they work. So we'll pop this one open. So these cards are, these are interesting, different colored marks. And then Holmes is on the move. So this is all 2nd story expansions. Permanently remove Holmes action cards. These are basically things that Holmes is doing. Basement rampage, induced rampage. So those are probably certain events. Interesting. So it's probably, one player is going to play Holmes, or in this case, if you're playing solo, you probably have a deck of action cards there. And let's see if we can open this one. This one's got a, just pop it open with a knife, I think. So this one is a huge deck of cards. Probably will skim through it, see what it looks like. Okay. Wow, a lot of cards. A lot of this is basically a collection of all the different types of cards in the game in 1 pack. So we have our ones that kind of look like the back of our rooms, different types, not so fast, thanks to your quick thinking. So these are event cards, it looks like. Ambush, destined for success, you're on the right track. Liquid courage, snitch, outwit. I think the artwork works well with this game. I wouldn't. There's some standard multiplayer overview cards. There are, and this is Holmes Action Deck, it looks like. So let's see here. So we have Holmes Action Deck, which are some of the cards we looked at from there. This is basically saying how he's moving. I do, yes. And then this is, I think, evidence cards. So, man, that's a lot of stuff in this game. So if you back this, we'll be doing probably a playthrough at some point and a review. This is H.H. Holmes Murder Castle, Crimes in History. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and please subscribe. Please take a look at our other videos. I'll include links in the description to the BGG page and to the Kickstarter and to info from the publisher. Thank you.